What's up, everyone? It's time to talk about the sequel to Independence Day, the one that came out 20 years later, Independence Day Resurgence. Now, does it hold up to the epic craziness of Independence Day? Well, sort of. It's action packed, and that's about it. So Independence Day Resurgence was released by 20th Century Fox June 24th, 2016, and it was produced by Harold Closer and written by Nicholas Wright, James A. Woods, James Vanderbilt. It was co-written and produced by Dean Devlin, who also worked on the first one, and obviously it was co-written, produced, and directed by Ronald Emmerich, who would direct like the most recent film he's done is like Moonfall. He's also did Independence Day, the first one. He's also done like The Day After Tomorrow, 2012. A lot of big epic ones. This had a box office earnings of only $389.7 million. It only made half as much as what the first one did. But so Independence Day Resurgence. Well, 20 years later, the aliens decide to come back for revenge on Earth after fighting more elite and stronger and a lot more of them. And so the younger next generation has to defend Earth again. And now, thanks to Area 51 and stuff that had alien technology, we're able to make certain military style equivalent weaponry and stuff to defend ourselves against them. So we use that in the film. And but that's about it. There's absolutely very little character development in this film. The characters are just pretty much introduced and then they go to war. If you want to turn off your brain action film, this is pretty much it. You had to see your typical like Alien versus Predator Queen Alien run and die, but it looks like a cartoon in this one for some reason and unrealistic. But and that's basically the ending. Sorry, I just spoiled the whole movie for you, but oh well. And but I was very disappointed with this as a sequel. Like, it has a lot of cool action, big action scenes and stuff. But usually these movies, like Ronald Emmerich, he has like some characters that are really rich and well developed. This one was just like, nope. You have your cast return, your returning majority of the cast returning from the previous film. And that, which is quite common nowadays, actually, when they bring back franchises and stuff. It's really annoying. But and then you have the younger generation trying to help them fight and take it on. So you have like this, like the elite squad that goes and fights the main aliens and stuff and that. But overall, I just thought the film was so dull. It was like, it was filled with action, terrible CG, and the CG did not age well. It's only been like 6 years, and it looks like an asylum film now, half the time. And it was, no characters, just action constant, and pretty much it. No real story. It's just aliens come back for revenge, and we fight them off again and win again, obviously. It's PG-13. Obviously, we're gonna win again. Like, too bad they didn't just make it, like, knowing where the world blows up. That would have been awesome. I'm always game for those movies. I know Knowing's a terrible movie, but that one's a little bit better than this. This one was quite the disappointment. Besides the returning cast and stuff, which was amusing and entertaining to watch sometimes. The younger cast I didn't care for at all. Most of them was bleh. Acting was like mediocre at best, and and it is so CG heavy that makes everything look unrealistic. And now it's not the worst CG in the world. There's a film I'm probably going to talk about later on in the future about this. That's even worse. But when you look at this type of film, it's like, how did this take 20 years to make? Like, how does it go through production hell and you get a piece of crap like this? Like, it was just, I think it could have been studio interference, I don't know, but how do you allow a film that has no character development get forced out and just dumped? And apparently they're making a third one. But yeah, but you can see why it only made half, because this movie was not that good. I was pretty disappointed with it. The action scenes are pretty cool and stuff and all, but if you watch any other Ronald Emmerich film, it's pretty much recycled scenes done with modern CG at the time, and it's like nothing really new, but they had some interesting alien fights, I guess, which you can also see better ones in the Alien franchise. But yeah, but overall, I thought this was a really lackluster, terrible follow up to it. The mind numbing special effects heavy Independence Day. That movie was made in 1996, and those special effects hold up 10,000 times better than the crap in this one. Like, how is that possible? This world's going to shit. Film wise, anyways. And, yeah. But, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of this, so I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. Only because some of the action scenes are actually pretty entertaining to watch, but, yeah, the rest of it was meh. Like, don't really care. I'm probably going to forget about the story in a few days anyways, so, yeah. But Independence Day Resurgence definitely did not hold up to the original. I don't even know why they're even bothering trying to make Independence Day 3. But it might come, it might not. You never know. But if this sounds like something you're interested in, you totally forgot that they even made a sequel to Independence Day and you want to check it out, there's a trailer link down below. If you want to check that out, also link down below is my Instagram, so I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. There's the film title and hashtag and subgenre of film and hashtag, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is linked down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the film. So make sure you follow me on one of those two channels. Stay in loop with this. Follow me on one of those two platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. Also, if you have any other sci-fi films or any other films or film franchises in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too. I'll try to get them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And yeah, make sure you subscribe because hopefully find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. Also, so you hear my opinions on popular films coming out at the time, classic films as well, and reviews on other things as well. So make sure you subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell because I'm going back to the B movie horror film because I've been finding quite a few that I want to check out, and most of them are probably better than all these cash grab junks that I've been checking out recently. So I think I have about 7 that I want to check out, so I think I'm going to be checking out that. I think the first one's going to be a Killer Kid movie called Hurt. That one sounds interesting, so I might check that one out in the next one. So make sure you ring that bell and hopefully find something weird, obscure, not that you probably ever heard of them, never thought of checking out. So yeah, hopefully it's better than this. We'll see though. So tune in for that one next time, and yeah, watch out for all those aliens wanting revenge on humans. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, cheers.